Today we are going to be looking at rounding off of numbers. So this is what we're going to be treating today. Here's the question. It says round off 163.864 to two decimal place, one decimal place, nearest whole number, nearest hundred, two significant figure, three significant figure. Please take note. DP means decimal place, while SF means significant figure. Please take note of that. Okay, now let's start. A. In solving A, two decimal place. Now let's bring out the question. 163.864. Now when we are solving this question, when we are looking at decimal place, please do not count your numbers from the beginning. Always count your number after the decimal. Please take note of this. So in this case now we are going to be counting after this is decimal. We'll start counting from here. 1, 2. Is that okay? So because we are working with two decimal places, with what? 1, 2. So we'll have it as what? 163.8. Now the next thing you also need to consider is the number, the one you are working. We remember we counted 1, 2. We are working on this 6 now. The number after the 6, is it up to 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9? If it is up to, you change it to 1 and add it to that number you're working on. But if it's not up to, you change it to 0. It will become rounding up to what? To 0. Please take note of that. But in this case now, 4 is not up to 5. It's not up to 5 to 9. So we have a what? Relieve it, round it up to 0. And 0 plus this 6 now becomes 6. Still the same 6. This is your final answer. Is that understood? Then B, the B part, we have, they said we should do what? One decimal place. 163.864. Now remember we are still counting after the decimal, so we count 1. We are working with one decimal, but we count what? 1. So this is where we are working on. Now the number after this one we are working on now, you see the number after 86, so it's up to, it's more than 5, it's up to like 5 to 9. Remember I said if the number is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, you round it up to 1. But if the number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you round it up to 0. So you see now, this one here is 6. So we'll round it 6 to 1 and add it to this 8. Adding it to this 8 becomes what? 9. So our final answer will become 163.9. This is your final answer. Is that understood? Then the C part, it says C, we should treat it what? Like to the nearest whole number. Please take note of this. Nearest whole number, what they're asking us is this. 163.864. What they're asking us is to change this number, remove the decimal and make it a whole number without a decimal. That is what they are asking us to do in this place. So and to do that, that is to say we'll stop. This is where the decimal started. So we are going to stop our numbering from here. Forget every other ones after the decimal. Now, since we are stopping in this 3, we are stopping at this 3, right? Also consider the number after this 3. When you look at the number after this 3 is 8. So we can also round it up to 1. Do you get it now? So we'll round it 8 to 1 and add it to this 3. 1 plus 3 will become 4. So our final answer will be 164. Do you get it now? We have succeeded in what? Rounding it up to what? The nearest whole number. Then the D part, D says that nearest 100. So let's come here, let's solve 163.864 to the nearest 100. Now look at it now. You know, remember when you were in primary school, you were taught 100, yes, 100, tens, and unit, right? This is 100 tens, and this is where the 100 is. So we are stopping, we are working on this one. The number after this one is still up to, we can round it up to 1. You get it? You can round it up to 1 and add it to this one also. Remember, this is where the 100 is. This is where the tens is. This is where the unit is. So they said to the nearest 100. They did not say to the nearest tens. They did not say to the nearest unit. They said to the nearest 100. So we stop here. The number close after this 1 is 6. So we round it 6 to 1 and add it here. 1 plus 1 will become 2. So our final answer will be 200. That's everything here becomes 0. This is to the nearest 100. That is why we call it. It's now what? 200. That's to the nearest 100. Then the E part, they said two significant figure. Remember SF means what? Significant figure, to two significant figure. So we have 163.864. Now, unlike the decimal places where we start counting after the decimal, for significant figure we start from the very beginning. We don't consider whether it is what decimal or it was not decimal. Please take note of that. We start counting from the beginning. So we count 1, 2. But the number after this one is not up to, it's not up to 5, 6 to 9. So we run this one to 0, because this one is not up to. Run it up to 0. 0 plus 6 is still what? 6. So our final answer will be what? Equals to 160. Do you get it now? Do you get? So this is your final answer. You can also decide to leave it as 16 is your final answer. Is it clear? Okay. So the next thing we do is what? F. F, they said we should round it up with a 3 significant figure. And 3 significant figure of this one, 163.864. Now we can't. Remember, we are always counting. Remember, please, we count from the very beginning. So 1, 2, 3. The number after this 3 is 8. So we can round it 8 to 1 also and add it to this one. So our final answer here will be 164. This is the final answer. Please, if in case you are just new to this channel, kindly subscribe and do not forget to strike that like button. God bless you.